How is it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. We're not going to be doing like a crazy long stream today. I don't think, anyways. That's not my plan. I mean, I could stream for a couple hours, but I actually have some college homework and stuff that's due today, so videos might be a little light, streams might be a little light today. We do have the Nintendo Prime podcast tonight, so be sure to come back at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be streaming for 1 hour, a live podcast. We'll be talking about Age of Calamity and all that during that podcast, so stay tuned for that. That is one other piece of content I can guarantee today. I'm going to try to get another standalone video out somewhere in between. It's going to be a little difficult. As I said, I got some major college homework due today. I got basically a midterm due, so it's gonna be fun. But I had some packages to open, and I wanted to do it on stream because there used to be an old video feature I used to do called Nate's Stuff. So basically, I used to have a PO box. Have some water. Thank you. Got to start off the stream just right, Corey. Thank you so much. Haven't even got into talking about the little stream madness stuff over here, but thank you for that. You guys know I'm always at the ready. Cheers, Corey. So yeah, for like super chats and donations, there's different tiers, different grades of alcohol and all that. You guys know what's up. So I used to do this thing called Nate's Stuff. And I don't do it anymore because I had the P.O. box, but I wasn't getting a lot of fan mail. I did get a decent amount around Christmas time. So I think at one point on one of Nate's Stuff, I opened 7 or 10 different fan letters. That was really cool. And who knows, maybe I'll open up a P.O. box again for the holidays, because maybe that's the time to do it. Maybe it's time to do a holiday edition. But I don't get a lot of fan mail. And I have some fan mail. There's a couple fans out there that have my home address. I don't hand out my home address. So if people are like, how can we send you stuff? You can't. You have to get to know me a little better, I suppose, and maybe I'll be willing to give you a shipping address privately. But I have nothing listed publicly. I do not have a P.O. box currently. Maybe I'll change that over the holidays again, because I know some people like to send Christmas cards and letters and all that. And I've kept all of them. In fact, let me grab the bag. Hold on. In my little Disney holiday bag, I mean, I got fan mail galore. You know, this was sent to a P.O. box from Amanda Ruth. I don't know if there's anything left in it. Read me first. You know, I've got, letters. I got fan mail, letters galore. All of this from last year. So yeah, see, I've got a whole bag full of fan letters and stuff, and fan mail. But again, this is back when I used to have a P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box. We'll see if that changes. I gotta say hi to everyone in the chat, and then we'll get into the good stuff, because we got some stuff to open here. There's a little story behind one of these. So let me go say hi to everyone in the chat. We got the high ground here. Sonic Man the Best, Caleb Fire, Pizza, Mario Maker 2. Let's see here. TDR721, Dan Kuzo, Flippin'. Segment the Pikachu fan is here. Corey Bohm on fire. Holly Pinky, Because Why Not is here. Let's see here. Matthew McDonald, Holly Pinky, JLo, Seahawks 24 Rule. Let's see here. The 8th Thark. Nate, can you not open my packages till they arrive? That might be better, so you can have a bigger video to open. Thark, I do not have your packages. These packages are not from you. See these? These are not from you. So relax. These are not you. These are all part of the same deal. Don't worry, Thark. I all know. For those that don't know, Thark is one of the people that has my home address. He sent me 6 packages, is it? But none of them are here. So don't worry about it. I'm not going to open them one at a time. I know I'm not going to open till all 6 are here. So it's all good. This is all from one person or one couple, I should say. DeFox is here. Let's see here. Bane is here as well. Welcome. Stephen M. All right. So, fun story behind this. I'm going to bring it on screen. This is called Fun... Let's see if I lift it up here. Yeah. Funbox 2 Remastered. I don't know if you can see that. Lift it up. Yeah, there it is. Funbox 2 Remastered. So, I have a fan named Mitchell and his wife who have sent me, God, how many? I think he's in the chat right now. How many fun boxes have you sent? 3? This will be the third one. So, he sends me like a package that usually has some funny stuff in it, some good stuff, some meaningful stuff for my family, my kids. Like we got some German T-shirts one time. He's in the military and was stationed in Germany, so we got some of that stuff. You know, a Navy coin that represents my grandfather. I keep on me at all times just because I like to think of my grandfather, rest in peace. So there's like all this crazy stuff that I get, and from him. Him and his wife like to send stuff. Now he included 2 Amazon packages this time around, so he ordered a couple things off Amazon, and then I'm gonna set those packages aside. We'll do those last, because Funbox 2 was sent a long time ago to my old P.O. box. And Funbox 2 never actually got opened. It got sent back. It was around the time that my P.O. box closed. So Funbox 2 was sent all the way back, and it was a crazy thing, in the military, moving all over the place. Took a while to get the Funbox 2 back together. It's been remastered, so I assume he maybe added more items into it. I have no idea. This is the 4th one. So there's been Funbox 1, Funbox 3, and Funbox 4. This is Funbox 2, the second one I was supposed to get. So we might as well just open this bad boy up, and see what we got inside here. Try hard not to show any addresses there, especially his address. So we got a little letter on top here. Read off to you guys here. Let's see. There's stickers on it. VeggieTales stickers. What the heck is it? Okay, so we have the original letter. Oh, this is the original letter. I don't know. Let's read this. Let's read it off here before we get into the goodies. This is the original letter from Funbox number 2. So they're talking about this one. Because this was written on August 5th, 2020, this one. So this wouldn't have been original because Funbox 2 was sent last year, I think. All right. This is the original letter from Funbox number 2. Unfortunately, as you can imagine, most did not survive the year-long process of getting Funbox 2 back. We have tried to recreate it as close... Hey, new subscriber. Thank you, Lazy Gaming, for subscribing. We have tried to recreate it as close to the original state. Some things couldn't be replicated. However, we did rebuy the candies you will find in here. Just to keep in mind, this box was intended to arrive in middle of May 2019. That's right, guys. This thing was supposed to arrive ages ago. All right, so let's get into the original letter. So you're probably wondering why some of these awesome items were included in this amazing loot box. So gotta love their packaging here. Let's take out these bags. You never have enough of these grocery store bags that are covering everything in here. Holy crud! There's a lot of stuff in here. There's even wrapped presents in here. What the hell? All right. First, let me see. First Yar Lar Aquatic Club Dive Team Trophy. So there's a dive team trophy to signify you winning the loot box. Congratulations. This now belongs on your shelf. Well, I got lots of shelves back here. Let's see. What trophy are we talking about here? What's the mystical trophy we got going on? There's a ton of... Holy crud. There is so much stuff. There is so much... We got cards in here. Wait, read me first? What is happening? Guys, this is like Christmas in September. What is... Okay, so we got another thing to read me first. I got a letter opener. What is happening? Okay. All right, let's set aside this letter. Because I guess this gives away... with some of the stuff. Like, there's a trophy in here, I guess. So we're going to set aside the original letter. We'll get back to that after we get to the stuff because... Look at this. We have like 3 cards. And there's a read me first. And there's a letter opener. So you know what? This letter opener is a German letter opener. Again, remember he was a military guy. He was stationed in Germany for a bit. So let's get the letter opener out here. And we'll cut this out. So we got one read me first from Mitchell. We got from Samantha and a baby kitten. And then the May birthday child that was mentioned during box 1. The May, I have a son born in May 29th. So I guess there was a card in here for his birthday. We'll open it anyways, and I'll put it back together for him to open himself as well after school today. I can't put kids on camera on YouTube anymore. So, anyways, all right. So this says, read me first. Babies rule. Happy shower mom to be. Yup. I don't have any more kids and I'm not a mom. And there's another huge letter in here. All right, this is back from March of 2019. Holy crud. Well, let's go. Let's just go. I suck at opening letters, he said the first. I do. Especially when the letters are, thank you, Samantha. Especially when the letters are really, like, these ones aren't too bad. Like, see this one? See, it's, like, already open. But there's sometimes when, like, this one, this one's, like, really, really down. I struggle at opening them. And cards aren't as big a deal because they're stiff. But when you have, like official mail, and, you're trying not to rip the letter, I always end up ripping the letter. So, yeah, we'll, in case you guys didn't know, Mitchell and Samantha, they like to send me useful items, as well as fun stuff. There's some items I still use from them somewhere. I can't remember. You guys have sent me so much stuff, it's hard to remember. What did I buy? What did they buy me? But this is a look at the letter opener. We're actually going to keep this right here at the handy. I don't open all my mail downstairs, but I also don't want it to be around my kids. They'll probably think it's a toy and start stabbing each other. All right. Dearest Nintendo-y primest guy, how are things in your side of the world? Would you prefer I call you Nate? Yep, that's fine. Spelled like that, or something different like Nate, or maybe, I don't know how to do that accent. The little squiggly line over the A, I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyways, I'm writing this morning before sending out Funbox 2. I just got off work, night shift. I'm excited to see the podcast when it goes up at 10. That'll be sometime this afternoon. Yeah, the podcast is now Fridays at 8 p.m. Central Time. The reason I want to write a letter last is so it's up to date on things as much as a letter can be, I suppose. After watching the unboxing of Funbox 1, this is like way long ago, guys, beginning of last year, my wife and I knew we wanted to send another. Unfortunately, we put so much time and thought into the first, we were lost for ideas on this one. Thus, it has taken some time to create the box you see today. It is slightly larger than our last Funbox. We hope that we can... Is it? Well, I mean, than Funbox 1, probably. I can't remember... God, you guys have sent me so much stuff. By the way, I don't deserve any of this. You guys are awesome, but I don't deserve it. All right. It has taken some time to create the box you see today. It is slightly larger than our last Funbox. Okay. The end of this letter will have instructions on how to progress through Funbox 2. Before we get to that, you must finish reading my nicely written letter. To start, within the box, you will find many plastic bags. We tried to include a lot because you said you use them on your kids, whatever that may be. My children like to play with them. My children like to play with them. They get the big fan out of my room and they blow it up and then they make a big tornado of these things. That's why I don't actually have that many of them right now. They keep ruining them. I use them to pick up dog poop too, by the way. Just like a little fun fact. Let me see. Start with the box. You will find many. Okay, yep, I got this. I'd like to say thank you for doing Prime News Daily again. Prime News Daily has not been around for quite a while, but it makes me very happy to watch it every day. Honestly, I would have been fine with just 3 days a week, but I'm not complaining. Also, I like that you're covering more than just Nintendo for the Prime News. It's as if you read my mind, and who knows, maybe you did. Also, thank you for making your news videos interesting and sometimes funny. I try. I don't include as much comedy right now as I want, but there's just been so much crazy news to get out there, you know. We had to rewrap a lot of it because it was destroyed. I understand, Samantha. I'm just reading the letter. Let's see here. No other YouTubers seem to do that. I like that. It's as if 5 makes for a recap of the day. YouTubers wait until 8 the next day. Oh, you're talking about like Spawn Wave when he posts it on the next day. The only issue with the show being at 5 Central is that it's 11 here. Not a big deal though. We'll be back in the good old USA soon. Moving on, I seem to forget to submit my questions in time for Prime Answers. I mean, I haven't done Prime Answers in a long time either. A lot has changed, man. I don't use the YouTube app a lot. If you could just post it sooner and mention it in Prime News, that would be great. A small thing would help me. The last Prime Answers, I asked 15 questions. Unfortunately, only like 5 made it in time. Next, it makes me sad that you won't do more personal videos on your channel. So I used to do a lot more personal channel videos. Talk about I still do streams once in a while I talk about life, but I don't do a lot of, talk about my kids or talk about, just stuff going on in my life. I know most were streams and not videos, but I like them. Also, so did my wife. We actually wanted to suggest that you make more personal videos. Actual videos, not just streams. Samantha, my wife, suggested you doing vlogs, maybe weekly. Just going through the entire week or more often. I think that it would be amazing. So you're someone who's, these people are actually interested in me as a person and in my life more than the gaming. But that probably won't happen on this channel. I do have a second channel. It's possible I do something there, but I have no. My plans right now are to keep Nintendo Prime's rolling right now. I'm gonna keep this trainer rolling. I'm not worried about adding extra content at the moment, but I do appreciate. I know you guys are interested. I think you wanted to write an autobiography about me at some point, but I'm still not fully comfortable talking about everything. There's been some crazy stuff happening that would make people think I'm insane. So. Let's see here. I understand that you want to keep this channel professional and news related. I understand that, but some of us would like to hear your channel for more than just Nintendo. We like it because it's your channel, so I put a lot of thought into it. I think you should make another channel dedicated to personal stuff. I know that seems like a lot more work, but I feel that channel could be very popular as well, depending. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think my life's crazy. And some of that craziness I do not want out public. Besides, nowadays with YouTube's like change about children and stuff, like I can't talk about my kids, and that's a huge part of my life. So, the personal stuff made your channel stand out. I don't want it to lose something important, get mixed with the others. Just another greener channel. Next up, I liked the studio tour. I see you refer to me as some fun, heartbreaking. What? Refer to you as some fun? I can't. God, this was so long ago. Not so long ago. Next, I'd like to know more about you and the channel. I wasn't watching your content when you first started. So far, I forgot to mention this. That McSplatty time videos was weird. When I first saw it, the thumbnail wouldn't load. I was afraid it was some sex tape you accidentally uploaded. Regardless of this fear, I still clicked on the video. It turns out it was just Splatoon. My wife thought it was a video about a bad bathroom experience. Anyways, have a good one, Mr. McSplatty. I remember that stream. McSplatty splat splat. I remember that stream. Cool. Well, more letters to add to the fan letter box here. I like to go through those, every once in a while and kind of reminisce. From Samantha and the Baby Kitten. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, put the actual thing in there. Okay. It's simple. We were made to be friends. I hope you enjoy Funbox 2. My request is to review the sodas at the special treat I picked out for you. Everything may seem a little random, but it was all thought out, so there's some soda in here. Also, I'd love to see you start a vlog. Samantha and Mitchell just tag teaming, wanting me to start a vlog. I'm so glad to have you in my life, it says Baby Kitten. Let's see what the personalized letter says here. Nintendo Prime Guy, I'm sorry Funbox 2 has taken so long to get to you. The special treat I picked will be in the Amazon box. Okay, so these Amazon packages. Let me see. An update is Baby number 2 has made his arrival on June 8th. So we were able to get the box and remake it. Good job on your weight loss. I'm also sorry the soda didn't make it. Okay. I'm super excited on Funbox 5. We are slowly... God, another Funbox! Samantha, the wife. Another Funbox. You guys are nuts. Thank you guys for the support. So the Amazon packages that were like the candy and stuff, your idea or whatever. All right, we'll get into that. I didn't even know they were candy. All right, I'll keep these little things. Read me first. From Samantha and Baby Kitten. All right. By the way, congratulations. I'm assuming you were talking about a child being born in June. I assume. So congratulations. The May birthday child that was mentioned during box 1. All right. This is the one where I'll make use of the letter opener, although it's a card, so it's not as big a deal. You know what I've always wanted? I've always wanted one of those, like, they make, I don't even know where to buy them now. Maybe it's GameStop. They make a Master Sword letter opener. I always thought it'd be cool to have. All right, get back in here. Get back in here. Come on, I'm going to keep you in here because I don't have anywhere pokey to put you where I don't have to worry about people. All right, so let's see what this I assume is for my kid. Hurry, step right up and have the most amazing birthday ever. Ooh, okay, that's $5 for him. We hope it's a good one. The Clybourne family. Today, you're at the center of attention, right where you belong. So this would be for my my oldest son. He's 8 and he's 7 years old. So we'll set that aside. I'll make sure he gets that. All right. What else did the original letter say? Okay, yeah, it's just going on to talk about what's in it. We'll we'll revisit it after we open stuff. So, first off, there's a jar. Saving for my next trip. E3. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's in tape. It says E3. So it's like a little money jar. That you can kind of stick money on, and they're talking about saving for my next trip to E3. So you put it in here, and they got what $5 here, $5. You kind of slide it in like that, and then it looks like 35 cents. So it's like a little money jar. Actually, this is kind of cool because even if I don't use this to save for E3, even that's the idea for it, because God knows if E3 is happening. I do often get a ton of change in my pocket and have nowhere to put it. So now I have a jar I can kind of fill up and then go cash it out. Your second child, yeah. Congrats, guys. I'm glad. That's what you made it sound like. I just had to make sure, because some people call pets children. So I just had to make sure. We got some masks. So these are Paw Patrol masks. I assume these are for my children. Paw Patrol masks. You know what's funny? My youngest, Oliver, he just turned 5 years old. We haven't had a birthday party for him yet, but he wants it to be Paw Patrol themed. And now we have Paw Patrol masks. This literally couldn't be more perfect. That's awesome. Save for last. Okay. Well, that's the last item we'll open. What do we got here? All right, let's get into the presents. So we got something in pink cat wrapping paper. You know what sucks about cats is that I'm allergic to them, and so is my son, Aiden. He's allergic to cats too, so we can't have cats. We just found out quite recently that he's allergic to them. I always knew I was allergic, but it's not like it's deathly allergic, but it's uncomfortable. All right, what do we got here? Ugh. All right. Actually, I got a garbage can. I was like, man, where am I going to put all the wrapping paper? I don't want it all over my office. I got a garbage can right next to me. All right, this is a Kathy Wolford. It's a Christmas ornament or something? Or is that just the... Man, is there letters and everything? Holy crud, what do we got here? All right. It says, this little zebra and the heartstone were handmade in Kenya, Africa. My daughter loves her zebra. The tissues weren't made in Africa. Well, yeah. So we got some pictures. I don't know how well these pictures are going to show here. What do we got? That's a dog. So we have a picture of a dog there. This must be their daughter and their son. So I got some pictures of their kids. I will not show the pictures of the kids. Just YouTube's got some really weird rules about that stuff. But so that's your daughter and your son. And then your dog. All right. I got some see how many of these I can hang with this. I got these Yoshi's Crafted World magnets. See how many of these, because I got a picture of my daughter over here. I don't have any pictures of my kids down here besides my daughter. Well, at least get a picture of your kids up. Let's see here. Your daughter looks cute with those giant glasses that totally know are being held up. All right, can I? All right, I'll have to hang those later. I'm probably gonna have to get my other Yoshi's Crafted World magnets out here. I have this giant picture frame one that I can pop out and then put them in and slap them on my computer. You got your kids are cute. The dog's name's Rilo. So then here's the the kitten tissues they were talking about that weren't from Kenya. But then this is a representative of their daughter who likes zebras, made in Kenya. And then the heart that we're talking about. Ooh, this heart is heavy. So yeah, this will probably be stuff that we'll put back in the old collection back here. Yeah, the old collection. Oh. Oh, for the people that know, they sent me this. I'm pretty sure that this was from Mitchell and Samantha. The Nintendo Prime custom-made sword. Man, that heart doesn't really... Well, maybe I can stand it up here. There we go. Now I got the heart stood up. Don't know if you can see it, but it's back there. All right. There's a lot of stuff, guys. We got a yo-yo. A classic yo-yo. Classic yo-yo. What else we got in here? I'm the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. What do we got here? So that box, I can reuse that box. Let's see here. We've got some coupons. Oh, these are like coupons you get to your kids. So like little coupons that I can hand to my kids or something, like Easter themed. So like good for an extra dessert, like good for one game night, good for picking what's for dinner, good for a lazy day, good for having a friend spend the night, one special day out, good for one sweet treat, good for staying up 1 hour later, good for getting out of one chore, pizza night, movie night, extra hour of screen time, movie night, dessert, afternoon of the park. So those are kind of cool. It's kind of like a reward thing you can give your children, and then they can redeem these. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. Might try this with my kids and see what they think about it. It's a little hard to do during the school year because my kids need really routines badly, but might be good for summertime when I can be a little more loose with stuff. All right, so we got another. I don't know. Is this candy? This might be candy. Crafted World shout out. That's right. That's right. I have a magnet set from Yoshi's Crafted World. I think a fan sent me those too. Back in the day. Oh, gum. Aha. Alright, we got some gum over here. We got some Big Red and some Juicy Fruit. Well, let's get started with some Big Red right now. Right now. I got some nasty breath right now. You guys can't smell it. Yeah, you guys can't smell how nasty this is. Ugh. Yes, Mark, I am pre-ordering the Series X on September 22nd at my local GameStop. I will be first in line at my local GameStop when it opens to pre-order an X. I'm not doing it online. I'm doing it in person because I got a feeling it's a console launch. So even with COVID, I bet you they'll still do a midnight launch. They'll just, keep us outside or something. However they decide to do it. That way I don't have to wait for, like, the next day or something for it to arrive off Amazon. All right, I'm gonna get a fresh piece of gum up in here. All right, what we got? This is a VHS. I do have a VHS player. Nope. This is a game. What do we got here? It is easier online, it is. Well, besides competing with everyone and having to F5 like crazy on the 22nd. This is a movie. Is this Harry Potter? I see Harry. Harry, my boy. Ugh, come on. I have the entire Harry Potter series on DVD. I used to be a big Potterhead. Once a Potterhead, always a Potterhead. They just don't have any more movies. Man, this is taped to heck. That is a lot of tape. There we go. Is it German? Harry Potter und der Kammer des Schreckens? It's gotta be German. Nope, it's a VHS, alright. Must be in German. Cool. Throw all this back here. Put it up with my Harry Potter books up here. I got all the books, all the Harry Potter books. I'll put that up with the HP books. What we got here? There's so much tape on this stuff. Holy crud. You guys couldn't make this easy on me, huh? Ugh. It's a mug. I can tell it's a mug already. Ugh. Come on. Ugh. Oh, whoa. Maybe I'm wrong on that. What is this? Wait a second. Wait, it is a mug. What the? Hold on. You guys gotta see this. You guys gotta see this. So it's like a crust. It's a mug for two. So it's like. This isn't a letter, is it? This is just paper. Yeah, it's just paper, so that wouldn't break. This is like a two-person mug. So you pull apart the halves, and then you can like set them next to each other again. It's like a two-person mug. That's really cool. I'm gonna set that aside. I'll have to show Yulia that later. Set this over here with the German plate you guys sent me before. I use that as a thing for cups and stuff. I have too much condensation. It says, I'm the worst. So there's I'm the worst. Paw Patrol. Something. We got a real clock. Is this like a fake cuckoo clock? I mean, it's a real clock. So it's got to be more German stuff, I think. So it's an actual clock. Cool. That's cool. It's got some German culture stuff on there. Let's see if I might open that up and see if that can hang on the wall. It probably needs batteries. Or maybe it doesn't. It does have the clicker. No, that has to be fake. Okay. I'll open that later and see if it needs batteries or whatever. This one says I'm not a cup. I mean, are you sure? I literally am holding on to a handle, but it says I'm not a cup. Let's see. Let's see what I'm not a cup is, which is clearly a cup. I'm not a cup. Man, you guys really take this. Trying to test if have I been working out? Ugh. Yeah. All right. Technically, you're a mug. That's what you are. All right. It's got a castle on it. Must be another German. Must be a German castle. It is a mug. Giant mug. Kind of cool. You know what? I'm going to keep this handy on my desk. Anytime I decide to have a drink, like a mixed drink on stream, I can mix it in the old beer mug. All right. What's this? No idea. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol. Be there on the top. Oh, there we go. Bear Forces of America. It's a military bear, man. U.S. military bear. That's cool. That's cool. Plus, you know, I have members of my family that are in the military, or were in the military. So, let's see here. I think we can put that up by the old PlayStation 3. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but it's up there in the old PlayStation. You'll be able to see it in a more standard video. All right, what else we got here? This one said open me first, but it was on the bottom. So let's see what this is. Ugh. Alright. No, the box is ripped. It's okay. Alright, let's see what this is. Nice mug. It is a very nice mug. Oh, hold up. Whoa. Whoa! Hold on. What is this? There's a letter. Cups for the taste test? What taste test are we talking about? Oh, you guys originally were going to send soda. That's right, but the soda didn't survive. So, these cups. All right, so they sent me this set of 6 German little cups. Well, you guys can see them. And they were intended to be used for a taste test of soda, but the soda didn't survive. I guess they had some soda from Germany they were going to have me try. So these originally were supposed to be for, I guess, to taste test 6 different sodas or something like that. That's sad. I could use these, though. I could pre-set up a, maybe it happens today. See, for the $50 Super Chats, we have the escalator. I could pre-set up shots in these cups and run the escalator with them and have them all in a row. That might be kind of cool. Better set this over here because I'm going to have running out of space. I didn't realize there was this much stuff in here. All right, I think we got 3 packages left here, plus the 2 Amazon. All right. We'll put all the plastic bags back in there. All right, let's see what we got here. Ugh. Stare at me. Use my new cup for a shot. Well, I'm not going to have gum in my mouth when I do it. Sure, they're huge. They're way more than a shot, but you know what? They deserve a bigger take here. A bigger take. They're going to get more than a shot out of it then. Cups totally have not been cleaned out, and this is completely unsanitary. Do not do that at home. Always clean out new glassware. But I'm going to get some jams straight from Germany. All right. Thank you. Thank you for that stare at me. Obviously, thank you, Mitchell and Samantha. You guys are awesome. Come on. Yeah. What is this? Okay, there's a little rubber ducky. I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that little tiny rubber ducky. What the heck? Okay. Let's just don't ask questions. Just open and find out. Just open and find out. That's what you do. You just open it and you see. Holy. Alrighty then. Sorry, itch in my ear. We got a little rubber ducky. Little tiny rubber ducky. My kids are probably going to end up with that. And a giant clothesline pin. A giant clothesline pin. Should I just wear this on my nose the rest of the stream? Huh? Clothesline pin nose?
Yeah. How you guys doing over there, huh?
Alright, what do we got here? We got hugs given here. That's cute. That's a cute sign. It's hugs given here. Probably take that and hang that somewhere upstairs. Alright, get this out of the way. We're going to save that thing for last. Let's get into the
Amazon packages. I feel like I sound like Squidward.
Alright. Alright, Amazon packages. Ugh. Totally scientific way. Ow! Maybe I can keep it on my ear? Let's see here. There we go. That's a little less painful than my nose. And of course it's still hidden. Alright, what do we got? What do we got here? We got Bean Boozled jelly beans. Oh boy. So these can get really nasty. I've never tried them. I mean, they're kind of like the jelly. Yeah, they are Jelly Belly. So like there's a stink bug, a toasted marshmallow. So the stink bug and toasted marshmallow look the same, so you're not sure which one you're getting. Dirty dishwasher and birthday cake look the same. Rotten egg, buttered popcorn look the same. Barf and peach look the same. Booger and juicy pear look the same. Stinky socks and tutti frutti look the same. Dirty toothpaste and berry blue look the same. Toothpaste wouldn't be too bad. Canned dog food and chocolate pudding look the same. Spoiled milk and coconut look the same. Dead fish and strawberry banana smoothie look the same. Dare to compare. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if we're gonna try these. Are we gonna try these on stream? Are we legit gonna try those on stream? I know it's a game. The Bean Boozled thing's technically a game, but people just buy the jelly beans sometimes just because it's funny. Try some beans. Oh boy, they want me to try them. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know if they knew this. So, these are pineapple gummy bears. I don't know if I've ever had pineapple gummy bears. I mean, it's only 100 calories for 9 pieces. That's not too bad. So, man, a little tough to talk about. They like getting personal. So here's a little personal history. My grandfather, who passed away in October of 2018, his favorite candy is gummy bears. And I've literally not had gummy bears since. So it's crazy that you guys sent me gummy bears, and that's literally my grandfather's favorite candy. He was the one that was in the military and the Navy. He's made a huge difference in my life, even after his death. But again, I'm not going to get too into that. But it's crazy. Good job, Samantha. Good job. All right. Now my ear's starting to hurt. We'll get into the Bean Boozled in a bit. You said if Unbox 1, your favorite gummy bears were those. Yeah, that too. That too, but I haven't had gummy bears since he died, so it's like... anyways. All right. Save for last. So whatever this is this like a Frisbee I can beat my kids with or something? Like, Ollie, shut up! All right. Oh! Oh, this is cool. Oh, you guys aren't going to believe this. You guys aren't going to believe this. This is cool. Is this homemade? Before I show it, guys, did you guys home make this? Because it looks totally homemade. Did you guys home make it? You already know what it is. Gotta tell me before I show it. Did you home make this? This is so cool. Oh. I mean, you had to have done it homemade. You got everything. Oh man, let me bring up my original logo art. Let me see this for a second. See how picture perfect this is. I think this is like really damn close, if not identical. Bring up the Nintendo Prime logo over here. Damn, you guys nailed it. Holy shit. Holy shit, guys, get ready. This is so they did this themselves. They homemade this. It's something that hangs on the wall. Ready? Hopefully it's not backwards for you guys. Oh, it's not. It's perfect. All right. It's because it's backwards on one of my cameras, but not live. This, and it's something that you hang on the wall. So Nintendo Prime, dude, that is sick. Literally hand painted. So it looks like they did a white coat, and then they did the lettering for Nintendo and Prime, and then they recreated the logo. It looks like by hand. By hand, they recreated the Nintendo Prime logo. That's crazy. I don't know how well, like, guys, it looks so good back here, you would think it's printed on. You would think it's printed on. You would legitimately think it's printed on. That is not printed on. That is hand painted on. You could tell when you look at it like closer, like, oh yeah, that's hand painted. Dude, that's gonna look sick. That's obviously going back here on the wall somewhere. I don't have anything to hang it with right this second. I'll have to get a nail. That is sick. Man, you guys are awesome. And what crashed? The stream crashed? The stream says it's still live on my end. Is it not live on your guys' end? So that stream should be live still. Let me double check. It's showing live on one end, but maybe it's not live on the front end. YouTube does this sometimes. We have kind of a weird... No, it's live still. I'm watching. It's live. So I don't know. Maybe it just crashed for Sonic. Oh, man. You guys are awesome. So, big shout out to Mitchell and Samantha. Husband and wife duo. Just had a newborn back in June. You guys are awesome. This stuff means a lot to me. That people even care enough to send me this kind of stuff. Even after I no longer had... a P.O. box anymore. Gosh, this is just crazy. I literally never feel like I deserve any of the stuff you got, like that gets sent to me, and I don't get stuff very often anymore because I don't have a public P.O. box. So it's crazy to me that you guys send me anything. All right, so I know you guys requested that I have some Bean Boozled, so let me open this. Let me see how this opens. So I'm pretty sure that this comes up like this. Yeah, okay. So that opens the one entrance. And then let me see. I got to make sure. There's got to be sealed in here or something, right? Like, how does this work? This thing says to go... Oh, okay. So you got to take off this. I've never opened a Bean Boozled. I know we used to talk about it on a stream. Ugh. Waited a long time for me to see that Nintendo Prime. I bet. Because this was supposed to be sent, last year. What the heck? How does Bean Boozled work? What is this? What is happening? How does this even work? Did I just break it? I don't know how Bean Boozled works. Oh, look at that. So it's open now. So I guess once I do that, it's open and it ain't reclosing. Oh yeah, there it reclosed. Oh, whoa, we got a couple out. We got some stragglers. Okay. I guess it's time to have some. We got 3 different flavors here. Oh my gosh, I need to get ready. I need something to chase this down. I need to get a super chat ready. That's what I need to do. I need to get a super chat ready because I have a sneaking suspicion that I probably got all 3 nasty flavors. So I gotta prep a shot over here. I gotta prep a shot. I'm just gonna buy a shot ahead of time. I know there's at least 1 nasty, if not 3. Stop. Okay. All right. I gotta prep a shot here. Let me get my own little super chat in quick. Come on. YouTube, don't be slow today. Just work. I need to be ready. I'm gonna need the full beer to get rid of this flavor. What's about to go down. I'll tell you guys what they might be. after I get the super chat in. All right. So we got the green one with the dots. This one could either be, this one won't be too bad, although not that I, oh no, I gotta change cards. Oh no, wrong card. Wrong card, don't do that to me. Chase that away, as right as I click the button, Corey. It's okay, I might need 2 shots here, so I got you, Corey. All right, come on. All right, so this one here is a green with dots. I don't know how you guys see, it's kind of small. This one could either be a juicy pear or booger. Sniffing it doesn't give any indication. Booger isn't too bad. I think stink bud would be really bad. Canned dog food would be pretty gross. So would dead fish. All right, here we go. That is not pear. Nope, swallow. That is not pear. Yep, the more you chew it, the more it tastes like a booger. Okay, we're gonna stop. Nope, these next 2 could be nasty too. Hold it in. This one could be barf or peach. Barf or peach. Oh, thank God. It's peach. Oh. I needed that after the barf. Oh, I needed that after the barf. All right. This one I don't think's that bad. Oh, rotten egg is not going to be good. It's either rotten egg or buttered popcorn. The buttered popcorn one's already not that good. I've had the buttered popcorn one before, but the rotten egg, knowing my luck. Here we go. No, it's popcorn. It's popcorn one. Got lucky. Only one nasty one out of the 3. I got very lucky. Has a caution on it. What flavor will you get? Lift lid, lower lid, magic beans appear. Oh, yeah. Okay. Did you get bean boozled? Well, cheers, Corey. Oh, I got lucky. I only got booger. Could have been bad. Could have been bad. Maybe I need to throw a bean boozled tier in. Need to throw a bean boozled tier in the stream. Hold on. Let me go edit that text quick. Let's because I'm missing a booze anyways. So let's go. I don't have any apple pucker right now. Let's make the $5 get bean boozled. Let's see here. Sorry, the $10 and under one. My bad. I had to look at my tiers here. Get bean boozled. Is that how you spell it? Yep. Done. And transition. All right. So now we got get bean boozled up in here. So that'll be the $10 for now. Oh my God. Try some tasting with your nose closed. It blocks some of the taste buds. No thanks. I mean, that's probably a good idea. This is for my super chat. So get bean boozled is not part of that stream madness chart. All right. So I know they wanted me to try these pineapple gummy bears. For those who don't know, it is my favorite flavor of gummy bears. So when you get like the assorted variety of gummy bears, is usually how they come. It's easy, I think, to get the cherry only ones too, or whatever. I said the clear ones, whatever they are kind of like my favorite. And I'm pretty sure they're pineapple. But I'll know in a moment when I try one here. They had a hard time finding a bag of just these, which I'm sure they did. So let's see. They smell good. So let's give it a try. I've not had gummy bears since my grandfather passed away, so. Oh yeah, those are it. Those are it. Let's get the full 100 calories out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7, 8, so 9. Yep, 9 pieces for 100 calories. Nice. Nice. Oh, these are so good. Pineapple gummy bears. Those are delish. All right. Bean boozled. That's awesome. Well, again, Mitchell and Samantha, thank you guys so much. This is a Q&A, guys, so go ahead and ask questions. Got a little bit. I'll stream for a little bit longer here because I'm enjoying these gummy bears. I'm sure that chewing sounds so good in the mic. It's got to be annoying. It annoys me listening to myself. No, it's and under. So for $6 to $10, you can get me Bean Boozled. For $1 to $5 is a shot of beer. That's how it works. All right. Is this an all-day stream? You're on too early. You won't last. No, it's not an all-day stream. I have homework and stuff to do. I have at least one more video I want to get out. And I got the podcast tonight. So, not an all-day stream. I literally have like a midterm today. So, definitely not an all-day stream. Let me just loading up a news website quick. Because seeing if certain news dropped that I was waiting to cover. We got a question in. Flippin says it sucks that I have so much homework. Dude, you're telling me. I am loaded with college. It's only one class I have to do today, but I have so much crap I have to get done. It's gonna be hard. Can you talk about your thoughts on Xbox being cheaper in Canada? I haven't kept up with Xbox pricing in any country but my home country, so it's hard for me to talk about it. Who is the enemy in Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that is the playable character? You can see them doing a combo attack versus Link. What are you talking about? Let me open up that trailer. Second here. Mute it here. Mute the desktop audio. Mute it. I need to watch the trailer, which for some reason is not the top result. So there's a enemy that does a combo attack versus Link. Let's see here. All right. Yep. Cutscene stuff. All right, let's get to the actual. There's Link, Zelda. It's not that long of a trailer. It shouldn't be too hard to spot. I haven't broken down the trailer though for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, so there he is just fighting some Bokoblins. No extra enemy there. Okay, yep. That's just the normal enemy from Breath of the Wild. There's Rivali. Okay. More Bokoblins. So, I see the little egg guy. There's a bunch of them. They fall off this huge pillar thing. Whoops. Did not mean to look. There we go. The making of Breath of the Wild. Didn't mean to look at that one. I've seen that video. It's from 2017. I hit the wrong button. All right. Let's get back into the combat here. Kind of move forward. There's Rivali again. More Bokoblins. The little egg guy that falls off. This tower, there's a bunch of them, actually, that fall off the tower. Champions. Oh, wait, no, those aren't. Well, they made it look like it's not the egg guys. It looks like they made it look like they're the Guardians. Let's see here. Oh, there's young Impa. And then Link and Zelda in front of the king. Cannons. Okay, skeleton guys. Yep. Okay. Okay. These are all enemies so far from Breath of the Wild. Let me see here. Yep. Mifa. Urbosa. One of the Divine Beasts. Bokoblin. Gotta be honest, I don't see anything you're talking about. I don't see any combo attack against Link. I see him just fighting regular enemies from Breath of the Wild. And every scene is just normal enemies. It's about 38 seconds in, you said? Let's get to 33 here. 34. So it's in the opening sequence. I'm literally pausing here. 36. 37. Through an explosion. I mean, those are just the Bokoblins and the Moblins. You mean the one that does the big double swipe? Dude, that's from Breath of the Wild. What are you talking about? You don't know about that enemy? That's in Breath of the Wild. You don't know what enemy that is? That, I believe, is a Moblin. Those are in Breath of the Wild. You don't remember them? Yeah, it's a Moblin. I know my Zelda. Yeah, that's a Moblin. The one that does the double swipe thing? That's a Moblin. Yeah, those things are all over Breath of the Wild. Those aren't new. Let's see here. Get back to the other questions. Also, shout out to those who sent Nate all that stuff. That's so cool. All that stuff is great. Yeah. Stuff's neat. Keep the soda glasses handy. Hashtag spoilers. You might soon have a new stream madness tier. Hashtag spoilers. Well, I'll keep them handy. I don't plan to put them upstairs. So, what's up, SSR CR85? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. We got. I need to scrub trailer to find out, but it's only playable characters have combo attacks. Moblins in Breath of the Wild are more powerful. The attack he did is actually a basic attack from Breath of the Wild, so I would just assume that because he's a bigger enemy that he has bigger attacks like that. I do not think a Moblin's playable. A Moblin is literally one of the main enemies in Breath of the Wild. And it's actually an enemy that's been in Zelda over the years. Yeah, it's a common enemy from Zelda over the years, just like Choo Choo and Bokoblins and blah blah blah. Google shows $5.99 is around $450, $4.99 USD. Nice. So you're telling me that I could go to Canada and get an Xbox cheaper? My wife and I are so ready for Hyrule Warriors 2. We destroyed the first game twice on Wii U and Switch. Nice. Sonic Man the Best says, if Zant or Midna appear in Age of Calamity, what would you think? That they're going to appear in Breath of the Wild 2. How can you not think that? It's an official prequel. But I don't think they're going to appear in the game. You got to remember, they appeared in the last Hyrule Warriors, I think. So, what's a game you always wanted but never got? Thing is, if there's a game I really want, I just buy it. There's probably some Switch games. Just trying to think off the top of my head. I mean, I basically buy any game that I want, but I mean, right now I don't have a copy of Link's Awakening for Switch. I did, and I lost it. So I need a new copy of Link's Awakening. I don't know. But I don't know. There's not really, I can't think of anything in particular. Because, as you know, I'm a gamer, so I kind of, when I want a game, I just kind of buy it. Find a way to buy it. Trade in if I need to. There's another character at 105. Get my Zelda knowledge here going. At 105, let's see here. 101, 102. 103, 104. Okay. Really? Corey, did you play Breath of the Wild? I'm going to show you guys what he's talking about. Here, let me get my stream ready over here. I'm going to show you guys what he's talking about. He's talking about this person. They're from the Yiga clan. He's talking about this. Okay, there's another enemy here. That's. Did you play Breath of the Wild? That's all I can ask, Corey. It's okay that you don't know. I'm not like. Not everyone's gonna be like as detail oriented and as knowledgeable about Zelda as I am. But how do you not know that that's just a normal enemy? It's not new. There is nothing we saw in the trailer for Age of Calamity that was new besides the egg-shaped guardian. That's the only new thing. Nothing else was new. Nothing else was new. And in case you're wondering, it's a Yiga Blade Master. I just had to look it up quick. I couldn't remember what their exact name was. So it's a Yiga Blade Master. So yeah, that's a basic enemy. Just thought of something. Imagine Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. You fight 100 Guardians and they kill you in one hit. That'd be crazy. Flippin', do you think Age of Calamity will play exactly like Hyrule Warriors or a little bit different? It'll play like Hyrule Warriors. It's a Warriors game. I mean, there'll be some differences in how you combat some of the bigger enemies, but that's just because the bigger enemies will act like the enemies from Breath of the Wild. So then, you'll have to change your tactics, but it'll be a lot of the same, I'm sure. I may have missed a few story elements in my 200 plus hours of Breath of the Wild. It's not even like a story element. They're just enemies in the game. I'm very surprised you didn't know about the Moblin. The Moblin's been, that's all over Hyrule. I can understand if you didn't know about the Yiga Blade Masters because I think they're only in one section of the game. In the Yiga, I'm pretty sure they're only in the Yiga Hideout. Pretty sure they're only in the Yiga Hideout. So if you haven't been to the Yiga Hideout, and since everything in the game is optional, it's possible you haven't, then you might not know about the Yiga Blade Masters. But the Moblins you should have knew about for sure. The baby one, yeah, the little baby guardian. I'm pretty sure that I don't remember seeing that little baby guardian in Breath of the Wild. I could be wrong, but I don't recall seeing the little baby guardian. What are we talking about Dragon Quest Heroes for? It's not even the same type of game. Different styles of moose. That's not. Why are we talking about Dragon Quest Heroes 2? It's not even a Muso game. It's not a Warriors game. Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure that Dragon Quest Heroes 2 is not a Muso game. Maybe I sound like an idiot there. I haven't played, but let's see here. Maybe it is a Muso game. I guess it is a Muso game. See? I guess I sounded like an idiot. Now that I'm watching a video of it. It plays like a Muso game anyways. Looks like, yeah, okay. Yeah, so okay, it's a Muso game. See, I sounded like an idiot. This is what happens when I have no experience with Dragon Quest, so I guess I probably should keep my mouth shut when it comes to that IP. It may be possible to miss enemies if you don't talk to everyone. They're often disguised as regular people, but you can avoid them entirely. Yeah, I can understand not knowing about the Yiga Sword Master, but or Blade Master, but that's not, because that enemy's not everywhere. Like the Moblins though are like everywhere, like literally right out in the main area of Hyrule Field. There's a bunch of them. Baby Guardians, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Baby Guardian was not in Breath of the Wild, and it looks like it's a playable character, so. And so that's the only thing I think I saw in the trailer that was new in terms of characters or enemies was the Baby Guardian. Everything else I saw in that trailer is literally just straight from Breath of the Wild. I mean, you see Unbroken Hyrule. That's cool. That's one thing that's really going to be really cool in this game is seeing a Hyrule that isn't destroyed yet. It's going to be tough, though, dude. The champions have to die in the story. I think you'll still be able to play as them. But I'm pretty sure the champions, I mean, they die. They die and we know what happens. They die. So maybe they die at the end. When Link was about to die, maybe the champions also die at that time. With all the rumors about the Switch Pro, do you think it'll come 2021, 2022? If it's a Switch Pro, 2021. If it's a new gen Switch, who the hell knows? Nate would be hyped for a Guardian mode. I'm sorry. You're asking Nate. Would he be hyped for a Guardian mode in Age of Calamity, similar to Ganon mode in Hyrule Warriors 1? I didn't really like the Ganon mode, so it doesn't really matter to me. I know some people are really into that. It's just not something I care that much about. Pretty sure some of the bigger enemies are playable too, at least based on Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, where you can play as both sides. I don't know if you'll be able to play as both sides this time. What we have to remember, guys, when comparing this to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, Hyrule Warriors is not a canon Zelda game. Okay? It has been confirmed by Eiji Aonuma that Hyrule Warriors is not part of the timeline. It does not fit on the timeline. It's just a side game. You know, just like the Zelda CDI games, you know, the Tingle games. They're not canon Zelda games. So they don't actually go on the Zelda timeline. So because of that, Linkle is not canon. You know, Sia is not canon. These characters and the way they approach the story and playing both sides can happen because it's not a canon Zelda game. Age of Calamity, as confirmed by Eiji Aonuma, is a prequel to Breath of the Wild. It is the only game, they claim anyways, the only game that's going to exist where you get to experience the Age of Calamity. So the 100 years before Breath of the Wild. It is a canon Zelda game. Because it's a canon Zelda game, I think there's going to be some massive differences between this Hyrule Warriors and the last Hyrule Warriors. I do not think you're going to get to play as enemies. At all. Period. Do not think it's going to happen. I think you're not even going to have an 18, 20 plus character playlist. It might be limited to 5, 6, 7. I don't think there's going to be a crazy amount of playable characters, and I don't think you're going to get to play both sides. There's going to be a much heavier focus on story, a much heavier focus on what's happening in the world, because we know already how this ends. We know the champions die. We know that Link, as a champion, almost dies himself, and that Impa takes him back to the pool to kind of heal up and be ready for time. We know that Zelda sacrifices everything to prevent Calamity Ganon from taking over the world. We know the Guardians were originally dug up to be a force to fight off Calamity Ganon and then end up, you know, whatever. We know the king dies. We don't know how. I don't know if we know how the king dies, but we know the king dies. Like, we know that the ending to it is like one of the few endings that isn't positive. Although they could spin it to end with hope. Like, we assume that Zelda crying scene right at the end of the trailer is her either crying over Link or her making the sacrifice of herself to save Link. So that could be literally from the final cutscene of the game. And so maybe the final cutscene ends with hope, because we know what happens after Breath of the Wild happens. So it could be that even though it's sad and people die, that, you know, it ends with like this. There's hope for the future. There's hope for tomorrow. But we'll see. You know, it's one of those things that I don't know how they're going to approach this, because we have playable characters that we know factually die. I don't think you're going to be able to play both sides. I just don't. I mean, if you can, cool. But I just honestly don't think you're going to be able to play both sides. Not this time around. I think it's going to be such a different... If you played the original Hyrule Warriors or the Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, and then you come into this game expecting it to be like that, it's going to be very, very, very different, especially in story mode. Now, the extra modes might be very similar, but story mode, I don't think it's going to have two sides to the story kind of thing. I'm very confident it's one long canon story, and that's it. I remember getting mad at Breath of the Wild in the DLC during the shrine missions. Then the ball ended up glitching through a puzzle, and then I ended up completing it because of a glitch. That's funny. Stare at Me says you may be able to play as enemies in a free mode. Yeah, I was gonna say in not in the story mode. In the extra modes in the games, they might let you play as the enemies. I could see that. I don't think the story mode is going to include both sides like it did last time. Let's see here. I think the name is bad. Could have just called it Hyrule Age of Calamity, but still use the Warriors battle system. They could have, but Hyrule Warriors is a known property. There's not really a reason to avoid throwing Warriors in there. In fact, you can almost argue that Hyrule Warriors makes more sense in this game to have the Warriors in there. Because what happens? Hyrule's at war. The Age of Calamity is a war. Okay? These big, massive, epic battles that don't really work in a traditional Zelda game can work in a Warriors game. So, like, literally, the Warrior part makes a ton of sense. Because the Hyrule Warriors, the Warriors of Hyrule, are battling it out against evil. There's these big, swathing, epic battles that happen. Like, it kind of makes sense. It only gets confusing because of the prior Hyrule Warriors game, but so, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's actually a really, 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 really fitting name. But that's just me. I mean, everyone's open to have their own opinions. You don't have to like the name, of course. It is the name that we got, so there's nothing you can really do about it. You can pretend the Warriors name doesn't exist in it. It's selling extremely well on Amazon. Holy crud, is it selling well on Amazon. I haven't checked the charts. It was really high up earlier. Maybe it's fallen back a bit. Because I know when I looked at the best-selling to 2020, Animal Crossing was still number one. But they ran out of copies of 3D All-Stars, so. But, anyways. Perhaps Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity story runs backwards from what we know. I doubt it. I doubt it runs backwards. I doubt it. Because then what are you running to? Before Calamity Ganon started coming out and you know, they had to gather the champions together. What are you running to? Hyrule's at peace. There's nothing wrong. The whole point of most games is there's a big evil, you defeat the big evil, and that's the end of the game. This is a time where technically the big evil is defeated. I mean, Age of Calamity, he is defeated. He's defeated by being locked into Hyrule Castle by Princess Zelda. So, like, it still has a positive ending because Hyrule is saved. It's just not a permanent save, right? And there's a lot of death and sadness that comes along the way to get to that. A lot of sacrifices made to get to that permanent save. Also, you have to wonder if Zelda had the power the whole time, then why the hell is everyone dead? But that's another story. Zelda obviously has to have a come to Jesus moment where she realizes she's super powerful. I've seen a lot of people think this is a sequel. Dude, if people think it's a sequel, they didn't play the original Breath of the Wild. And it was literally said by AJ Noah, it's a prequel. It makes sense if it's a 1,000 versus 1 style Warriors game, i.e. Hyrule Warriors 1. If it's more exploration focused, it could be different. It's still map based. You can see there's screenshots out there, including on NintendoPrime.com. I have a post up with screenshots. There's a couple screenshots off the Japanese website that show it's still map and mission based. So it's not open world. I doubt there's going to be a ton of exploration. To be fair, I'm going to be exploring, and I might fail some missions just because I'm exploring, because I want to see the unbroken Hyrule. So I'm going to be looking at a whole bunch of crap and probably dying a lot. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Metroid Prime 4, which is never going. Alex, we're going to get Metroid Prime 4. It just might not be the way things are going. It might not be on this Switch. It might be on next gen. But we will get it. Nintendo will deliver a Metroid Prime 4 eventually. Hype for the new games, says Alan. Thark says, also, you could have hypothetical storylines just like in Dynasty Warriors 8. The historical story is canon, but the hypothetical storylines is not. That's why I think the main story, because you got to remember, unlike last game, Nintendo was basically not involved in Hyrule Warriors. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity has direct involvement of the Zelda team. It has the Zelda writers involved. It has the Zelda art team involved. So, Nintendo themselves wrote this story. It's even got the voice actors. Nintendo themselves wrote the story for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I highly doubt that included playing from the enemy's perspective. That's why I said you'll be able to probably play as the enemies in free mode or in maybe some of those standalone map modes. But I just don't think it's happening in story mode because Nintendo wrote the story this time. See, Hyrule Warriors was written in a way you could have the enemy perspective. That's not going to happen here. Nintendo's not going to write it that way because it's canon. They know that anything in this game people are going to dissect as, oh my gosh, what does this mean for the Zelda canon? Because the game's canon. I don't know if they're going to be as confusing to be like, this story's canon, but this other story is not. I don't think Nintendo's going to do that to people. This doesn't really sound like Nintendo's cup of tea. That's what I'm saying. I take that back. I think it'll take place after most of the flashbacks, up until the flashback where Link nearly dies. I hope the AI of the enemies and how it isn't bad. I mean, they're always easier, but there's always more difficult enemies. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Hey Nate, what's up, Brennan Stryker? Remember the Spanish radio interview a few months ago with the Breath of the Wild voice actors? Do you think they were talking about this game, not Breath of the Wild 2? So there's been updates about that story since then that maybe they weren't even talking about Zelda games. That interview can kind of get tossed in the trash. But we know for a fact that Zelda's voice actor did a new line for this game, minimum. So that makes you believe, and plus the champions are playable and they're in cutscenes, that all the voice actors are back. Because why wouldn't they be? They're already working on Breath of the Wild 2. We already knew those voice actors were going to be back for Breath of the Wild 2. At least Zelda's voice actor would be. Don't know about the champions because they're dead. So they might not be back in Breath of the Wild 2. But, yeah, they definitely got all the voice actors back for this. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, I think we're getting Breath of the Wild 2 next year. So I think we're getting Age of Calamity, and then Breath of the Wild 2 next year will be the big Zelda game. Doesn't mean we won't get a collection pack of HD releases, but we're gonna get Breath of the Wild 2 next year, guaranteed, for that 35th anniversary. They're gonna do it just like they did Skyward Sword. They're gonna drop it. Remember when the AI was horrible in Fire Emblem Warriors? I would switch to other characters, tell the CPU to go somewhere, and then they end up just running around, not even attacking enemies. Oh, that's bad. See, I didn't finish Fire Emblem Warriors, but I enjoyed it for what I played of it. But all right, I think that's gonna do it. I gotta see if I can get a quick video done before I go back into my college work, and then my kids get home, and I gotta do all their homework and get into the dinner routine. I'll be back at 8 p.m. tonight, guys, for a Nintendo Prime podcast. We'll be talking more Age of Calamity and whatever else we feel like talking about. It might be the whole podcast. Who knows? All right, guys. Shout out to Stare at Me for the $5 Canadian, and then Corey Bone for the $2 Canadian as well, and Corey Bone for the other $2 Canadian. So thank you for that little bit of support today. I appreciate it. I will catch you guys later. It's been real. See you tonight. Otherwise, enjoy my next video. Bye.